Hey, what's going on, ID fam? So in this next video, we're going to walk you through exactly what you need in order to prep for the website development training. So at the end of the day, you can come to the training, of course, knowing exactly what you're getting yourself into. Now, I don't mean to say that as if it's going to be heavy or laborious or anything like that, but at the end of the day, there are certain terms, there are certain cost factors that you need to be aware of so that you're not confused throughout the process. So we're going to simplify, of course, your transition as much as we possibly can. So we look forward to seeing you guys on the other side. So stay tuned for the website development prep training. We'll see you in just a minute. Peace. All right, welcome to the ID GoPAK website development prep training. Now, our goal with this video is to provide you with the essentials you need to maximize the time we have allocated for our weekly website development training. I promise you, the last thing you will want to do is wait until the training to start putting together your content and to understand the things we're getting ready to go over in this video. So let's jump right in. Let's quickly discuss your account access. If you haven't already, you will need to go to the Resource Center and click on ID Website Requests to fill out your website questionnaire. This will help you organize everything you will need in order to be prepared for the website training. Do not skip this step because doing so will result into the ID team not being made aware that you need a website account set up for your business. Next, let's discuss website terms, with the first being domain name, also known as URL, and website address. This is essentially how your customers and clients will find you on the web. And without a domain name, your website will use a subdomain address, which is just a fancy way of saying people will have trouble finding you because your website address is really not unique to your business. Now, to get your domain name, you can visit sites like GoDaddy.com or HostGator.com to purchase an annual subscription or longer for about $20 on average starting out. Stay tuned for our How to Purchase a Domain Name from GoDaddy training video, which is our preferred domain provider platform. And in that video, we'll show you what you will need to do to avoid being upsold to keep your costs down as much as possible. All right, let's talk about hosting. Hosting is what allows your website to be accessible on the internet. And without hosting, you will just have a website design, but there won't be a way for your customers or clients to find you online because you haven't established a hosting with a network provider. Network providers have thousands of servers connected to the internet in place to host your website so that it can be accessed online. And depending on who you use, hosting for one website can cost anywhere between $20 to $50 per month or more. But as an ID member, not only can you create multiple websites, but your hosting is also covered within your membership plan, so you don't have to worry about any additional cost. Next, we have SSL certificates. Bottom line, this is a security feature recognized by Google and other major platforms that indicates your website has no security threats. Without an SSL certificate, platforms like Google will flag your website and notify your website visitors that it's possible your website is not safe to visit and to close it down, which is of course not good for business. One sign that shows a website has an SSL certificate is to look to see if the website address has a HTTPS. Without the S, it's possible the site is not secure. Normally, an SSL certificate can cost up to $100 or more per year per website, but as an ID member, SSL certificates are covered under your membership plan, so you don't have to worry about any additional cost. All right, the last term I want to go over is backup. Now, backup will ensure if anything goes wrong with your website, the system will be able to restore it back to its original status prior to the error occurring. Now, this is more of a safeguard to ensure that you never lose your website, which is a big deal. Now, there's oftentimes additional costs for data backup, but it's also covered in your membership, so you don't have to worry about any additional costs. Now let's talk about website examples. Listen, the best approach to building a website is to not start from scratch. This is why we recommend that you identify 2 to 3 websites that you love and use them as a point of reference when designing your website. Believe me, this will eliminate a lot of time and frustration because again, you're not having to start from scratch, which you will appreciate in the long run. All right, let's talk about website pages. Here you will simply need to identify what web pages you want for your website. With our website builder, you can establish as many pages as you like. To start out, you will always have a home page, but think about if you also want an About Us page, services page, etc., and make note of that because it will be one of the first things we do as a part of our training. Okay, lastly is your website content, which is used as a part of your website development. Your content ranges from both text, meaning what people read about your business, as well as images, which is how people experience your business through your website. Your images can range from both stock as well as professional images, so it's totally up to you, but definitely spend the necessary time identifying what content you want to place on your website before the training, because it will make things a lot easier. Okay, there you have it. You now have all the essentials to prepare for the website development training. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at support@inspireanddiversify.com or chat with us online. Also, website development trainings are held weekly, so be sure to check the ID calendar for scheduled times. And as always, pray for prosperity, pray for protection, pray for peace.